It's the best of times, it was the worst of times, as a famous literary mind said. And it is. And I guess the best in us comes out when things start getting the worst, but also the worst in us comes out. And, I mean, I keep going over this and over this. To have them openly announcing a Bank of the World, but then I thought they were going to run us out of the Bank of the World through the executive. They're saying, no, the banks will actually rule the federal government with government power. So this is like a fourth branch of government above it, a new form of government in the United States, openly being announced, not with a bang, Gary. It's just being, like slipped out, like somebody does something in church.
You mean like a global banking system over the Federal Reserve? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, but actually running government functions and commanding the Pentagon and the executive, and it's above government.
Well, that's the New World Order. That is what they've been working for the past 80 to 100 years.
But, I mean, they're skipping ahead of 3 or 4 more steps. They're going right to the end.
Well, because they don't have the time. Because we're waking people up faster than they can go ahead and develop the system. Their plan all along has been incremental steps. And now because we are pushing out the information at the rate that we are, they have to amp up their game. And that's why you're seeing the speed and the New World Order developing at this rate.
No, I agree with you. And they've decided to go from the soft tyranny to an open tyranny. And they've said that in the Financial Times of London. They said, we are authoritarian. But this is good. I mean, they are saying they're authoritarian. I mean, I keep repeating it. They are illegitimate, Gary. So what do? We're pushing. People say they want solutions. States' rights, not secession. We're saying states created the federal government, 9th and 10th Amendment. We're saying we're not going to follow your unconstitutional stuff. We're going to get you back under control because the feds have been seized by offshore corporations. The states have got to come back and get control. We're saying H.R. 1207 to audit the Fed. That's going to the House floor. 230-something sponsors now. There's all these other solutions. Defeat gun grabbing, defeat open borders that the globalists want, defeat all this foreign aid to foreign bankers, no more bailouts. All we give is solutions here, so people listening have no excuse. What should they do, Gary? What are some other solutions?
Well, it comes down to the local level. Okay, that's the Constitution was put in place to limit government. Okay, and the 10th Amendment, 9th Amendment give those powers, not duly, enumerated to the federal government, down to the states and to the local level, and then to the people. So that is where real change can take place, and people have to get involved at the local level.
Exactly. The presidential elections are important, but it's been totally seized by offshore banks. Billions of dollars, over $2 billion was spent in the last presidential election. The power. You'll show up where incredibly important decisions are being made by foreign bankers where they're literally running local meetings, say in Austin, Texas, or in Chicago where you're at. And nobody's there resisting it. It's like we've just given up. But now people are not giving up. They're starting to find out they can fight back.
Well, I mean, you see groups like, back home in Chicago. I would be lynched if I went back home and didn't mention the hard work of the Lone Lantern Society there. We Are Change Chicago. All the guys, nationwide, these grassroots groups that are springing up, and they're showing up at these places. They're showing up at the Council on Foreign Relations. They're showing up at these organizational meetings. And
notice how all of a sudden the mainstream media is going, okay, there's a Bohemian Grove. Okay, there is a Trilateral Commission. Okay, the Bilderberg Group does want world government, but it's for your best interest. So they've lost all this credibility all these years saying it didn't exist. We've gained all this credibility.
Well, they need to have the people accept it. Okay, so for all those years, like you just said, they went ahead and denied its existence. Now they're coming out and they're saying it does exist because now they need the people to accept it. Meanwhile, we're coming in like the tip of the spear and waking up the people. It's neighbor to neighbor. It's house to house that we have to wake up the people. If we don't win the court of public opinion, we will lose.
Absolutely. Gary Franchi here with us in the studio. We've got about a minute before we break. We're going to come back and take calls. Tell me about Restore the Republic magazine, Republic Magazine. You're involved in so much good stuff.
We created a publication to further the work of Aaron Russo, to push his message further. That movie touched on so many issues, and we figured that those issues needed to be expounded upon. So there you have, that's Republic Magazine, and we really would like people to go out, check it out, republicmagazine.com. Grab a subscription. You can grab bulk copies, high-quality, glossy print publication, provocative covers. Our next issue is really hot. Just go there, take a look at the cover. George Washington with an AR-15 on his back. I mean, it is.
You gotta love it. And Gary, on top of that, We don't just need to be high-tech internet. We need to be low-tech like this. Leave these at dental offices.
Oh, yeah.
Wherever.
Well, yeah, because
you may unlock an entire soul, an entire brain with one DVD or one Restore the Republic magazine. Very exciting. About to break. We'll tell folks more about that when we come back. And your phone calls, 1-800-259-9231, Infowars.com, and PrisonPlanet.tv are our websites. The good old folks at New Silver Solution. And the website is supernaturalsilver.com. Supernaturalsilver.com. This is something that kills bacteria, viruses, you name it, well documented. They've got it down to a super small nano-sized particle. Supernaturalsilver.com. Check them out at Infowars.com.
Everybody knows that the dice are loaded. Everybody rolls with their fingers crossed. Everybody knows the war is over.
Now that is a handsome creature.
Everybody knows the
French bulldog puppy, ladies and gentlemen. This little fat ass is
the fight was fixed.
how old is he?
The poor
5 months. He's big for the breed. This is one of the blue ones.
How it goes.
Anyways, it's my wife's baby.
Everybody.
Name's Captain. Captain Fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. And he doesn't like the New World Order at all. Watch out. He's going to try to jump off the table. Just let him go. Yeah, let him down. Thank you. Go ahead and let him down, Franchi. Thank you. Got his white hair all over me. My parents got his sister, and he's been over at their house fighting all day. He got bite marks on him and stuff. Those puppies are something else. Franchi, it's always something new around here on the show. That dog is a terrorist, probably, according to Homeland Security. But you presented me with a silver piece the other day. I want to present you with our Culpeper flag T-shirt, the Come and Take It, Don't Tread on Me, Coiled Snake of Liberty. And on the back, it has the Thomas Jefferson quote, the tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants. This is the way we get people to go out and meet like-minded folks, wear our colors loud and proud. And that's XX large for you, my friend. I hope that's the right size. If not, we get just an extra large or large. And this, the answer to 1984 is 1776. And this one isn't quite as provocative as an evil founding father flag. You might get questioned by Homeland Security for that one. This one, people say, what is that? What's 1776? What's 1984? And we found this is a great way to strike up conversations. And then it's got a little Infowars.com on the back. So, Gary, from the Infowars Command Center to you and to the Restore the Republic folks.
Thank you.
There, you've got some of our colors there. You can.
I will wear them with pride, Alex. I will wear them.
1776 is pretty anti-American, though. You better watch it.
1776.
I have FEMA on tape saying that's terrorism.
Well, yeah, they have. They said it. In some of your early films, they talked about that.
Yeah, I have FEMA training videos.
Yeah, it's disgusting. In fact, that these people that claim.
In fact, you're flying on an airplane. You might get arrested for that. 1776. That's evil.
Yeah.
Bankers don't like it.
Well, they don't like a lot of things that the American people are doing, and we're stepping up to the plate, and that's what needs to be done. That's what every American needs to do, step up to the plate.
Hey, the Wall Street Journal actually got it right. I told the Wall Street Journal I wouldn't be interviewed by them lately. They want to come here and do an interview. I told them maybe I should. It says Congress and the IMF's power grab. And this article about Julie Shelton actually admits it's foreign banks taking over the U.S. Wow. What do you think about that?
Well, I think that there needs to be some heads rolling in the streets. I think that's what needs to happen.
You mean figuratively?
Of course.
Figuratively,
yes,
of course.
Yes. I don't speak in literal terms, so.
By the way, the Las Vegas Review-Journal just got subpoenaed for people making threats, and they're going to fight the subpoena, and which is going to cost them $20,000, $30,000, money we don't have when we get subpoenaed.
What kind of threats?
You ever been subpoenaed yet?
No, I have not, no.
By ding-dongs that make threatening comments on your message boards?
No, I have not.
Yeah, it's not very fun.
Well, I don't look forward to it.
Well, hopefully it won't. Hopefully they won't do that.
We have, on our website, restoretherepublic.net, we're just teetering at 15,000 registered users. People are all over that website, posting blogs, forums, articles, videos, all types of things.
Very exciting, Gary.
It's a lot to manage. It is, and people are free to say what they want. I haven't got a subpoena yet, though.
Yeah. Now, just side issue. I saw the Atlanta Journal-Constitution not the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, the Las Vegas Review-Journal in here saying that, and it just made me think of it. Let's take some phone calls. Let's talk to Brian in Arizona. You're on the air with Gary Franchi. Go ahead.
Oh, hey, Gary. Great to talk to you again. I met you out in Phoenix, and I got that email where nobody sent in money, and tell them all to send in $2 and wrap it in paper because you guys need the funds out of 50,000 people, 700 people mailed in or something?
Yeah, well, that last email we put out really set off a firestorm. People were coming out of the woodwork supporting the sponsor of Patriot program, and I want to thank you for stepping up and helping us, because that program is designed to put magazines in the hands of activists who are willing to hit the streets, pass them out all over the country.